Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is part 11 and maybe the final part of my Getaway live gameplay. Sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. Even though this game has proven to be extremely stressful at times, it's been a pleasure to shine the spotlight on this classic noughties PS2 PlayStation game. You know, I'm glad to do this game more justice than Sony itself, to be quite honest with you, because Sony apparently don't care about the Getaway or the majority of their IPs. They feel we want more games like Concord. But anyway, it's been, yeah, it's been a pleasure to stream the Getaway live on Classic Hits Gaming with all of you lovely people. I've never completed this game, so hopefully I'll get round to actually completing this game once and for all. So yeah, I actually forget if I said it, but just in case, sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So yeah, I'm still on the final mission, struggling away, trying to complete it, stressed out of my skull. But who knows, like, this may be the live stream where I finally complete this game once and for all. I mean, I've streamed pretty early. I mean, it's only gone 3 here in the afternoon in Ireland, so I mean, I have a few hours at least, you know. So I mean, I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to get stuck in. I think what makes it so stressful, this final mission, is a combination of a few things, really. I can't skip the cutscene, as great as it is. The story is fantastic. And I have to do the same thing over again. I have to drive to the cargo ship. It's a long, grueling, tough journey because you're being chased. Exactly, Mark. Mark just sums up how I feel about this final mission. Yeah, a long journey to the cargo ship. You're being chased by gangsters and police. They're crashing into you. And if that biatch right there, Yasmin, dies, well, then you have to start the whole thing again. Then you get to the cargo ship, and you have to take out more gangsters. They're tough. And if you get to the very end of the cargo ship and die, well, then you're back to the start of the cargo ship. I suppose at least you don't have to drive all the way there again. So yeah, it's a stressful final mission. But look, I'm fresh, I'm perky, I have a fair amount of time to spare, so I'm feeling quite confident. Let's see how long that lasts. Place your bets now. Will it last 5 minutes? 10 minutes? Or will he even get to 5 minutes? Oh God. What's he going there for? What did you think? They're taking your kid there. Charlie was going to do. No, I think it's a fantastic story. He's out to finish it. Charlie's going to blow the whole thing sky high, Hammond, so you better get there. Shut it, copper. I'll keep my word. We're on our way, all right? Right, go for it. And I know she's going to set me up as well. I can just tell. I've got a knack for these kind of things. So the first part of the final mission begins. I have to make my way to the cargo ship. Again. Hop in it. Oh! And we're off to we're off to a flying start. Well, we found the fast car, but unfortunately I was on the receiving end of that fast car.
I think we need a fast one.
We'll see. not only do we need a fast car, but we also need a tough car to withstand the many times that the police are going to ram into me. And believe me, it's a really long journey. As you know, like, I mean, I think this is my third time streaming this mission. I think it's my third time anyway. I think the best way to handle the police attempting to ram into you is to hit the brakes, they'll swerve, stopping their car, and then you can keep driving. But as we play this game, as we attempt to complete the final mission, I want to say again that I'm very impressed with this game from the point of view of its visual presentation and storytelling. You know, I thought Yakuza blew my mind. But the Getaway is something else. I mean, you look at the competition, you look at GTA 3, which released on PS2 around the same time as the Getaway, and I mean, I don't want to insult that game because it's actually my first PS2 game along with Code Veronica X. But I mean, GTA 3 is laughable compared to the Getaway in terms of its visual presentation. And of course, that storytelling, you know, just this father, you know, this ex-gangster, you know, trying to, you know, turn his life around. He's got a family, got a wife, got a son, and all of a sudden he's pulled right back into the world of crime when his wife is killed and his son is kidnapped. And he'll do anything. I mean, he'll go to the ends of the earth. I think I'm lost. I've been doing too much yapping. I think I've gotten lost. Let's see here. He'll go to the ends of the earth to get back his son. Oh, I need a fast car. Fast.
We'll find Alex and then I'll take care of Harry, Charlie. Let's get this first. Get the boy and get out.
Oh, not good. Okay, let's see how this goes.
What the fuck are you doing? Come on! I thought you were a pro. Yes, just get in the car, will you?
Let's go, Yasmin. The suspense is killing me. Come on, Yasmin.
Whatever happens now, just leave it. We've both got our own interests on that shit.
There's Big Ben there in the background.
See? Wait up, get on side. Lost me.
So they got a very authentic London city in the Getaway, and I'm very impressed with that. Because it isn't some kind of like London parody, or a city that looks like London, or it's trying to be London. It actually is London. And I mean, you know the way we have Watch Dogs? What was that called again? Watch Dogs Legion? Well, like you were in London, but I mean, it had this very far-fetched story, you know. I feel, you know, because I feel like the story of the Getaway is a lot more grounded. We keep going this way. I think I went in a completely different direction this time. But hopefully I'm still going to arrive at my destination.
Do you want to see your son again or what?
Yes. Yes, I do. Quite difficult to change cars when you're being chased by the police so relentlessly.
They don't seem happy.
Yes, just get in the car, will you?
Oh, the car is already smoking. That's the same car, is it? Come on, Yasmin, let's go. She just slowly, casually walks. Steps into the car. Who is in the live stream is my good friend Cabot Kisser. Welcome back to Classic It's Gaming, my friend. Happy Sunday to you. Hope you're having a great weekend. You got a 5-star wanted level. Oh, it feels like I have a 15-star wanted level when I'm playing the Getaway, man. Oh my god, man. I wish this was GTA. It'd be so much easier to to get away from the police in GTA. It's relentless in the Getaway, man. But how are you doing, my friend? As you know, this is your home of the 3 greatest decades of gaming. The 80s, the 90s and the noughties. Once again attempting the final mission in the Getaway, part 11 of my Getaway live gameplay. Now hopefully I'll be able to do it in this live stream. Hope you're having a great day, and thanks as always for taking the time out of your day to join the live stream. I think it's hilarious when they say we've lost him and then 2 seconds later they just show up again. Like, you actually can't lose them. That's the irritating part about it. At least in GTA you can go to a paint spray, right, or find the star, find the bride, and you'll be able to avoid them. But you literally cannot avoid them. You cannot get rid of them. They are relentless. They're extremely relentless. in the Getaway, making this mission extremely difficult, and as a result, very, very stressful. I think I'm close enough to the cargo ship. Still have some bit to go though. I think you have to turn the second right here. It makes you think that you have to turn the first right, but it's actually the second right, I think. And there's lots of trucks here, which does not... Oh. So I think it's actually the second right. I'm probably wrong here, but I'm going to just... No, I don't think it's... No, it's... Oh!
We're almost there.
Oh, look at this. Oh. This is a very narrow road. An extremely narrow road. I miss playing on the PS2. Well, my friend, you don't have to feel bad. You don't have to miss anything on Classic Hits Gaming, because with Classic Hits Gaming, the PS2 is right here and it ain't going nowhere. You don't have to worry about crappy modern gaming when it comes to Classic Hits Gaming. Yay. So I think it's actually... We're getting close now. Oh, I'll keep reversing in there at the time.
It's got to be behind. Maybe down the next turn.
Oh. Oh, no. Okay, I need to... Jasmine, don't die, please. Please don't die, Yasmin. Please don't die, Yasmin. If I can make it onto
What are you
the...
pissing around for? Come on, let's go.
If I can make it onto the pier, there should be a checkpoint.
What the fuck are you doing? Come on.
So this is a good start now, because I've actually... Okay, this... See, I left Yasmin, but... Yes! Checkpoint. And Yasmin has returned.
You get your boy. I'll get Charlie.
So I have a really crappy weapon at the moment. Go on, Yasmin, get him. Go on, get him.
I'll try some of this, eh?
How was your day going, Cabby Kisser? I love random YouTube names. I just think it's so funny, like, calling out their names, like.
I'm going after Charlie. I'm itching for him. I've got to be cut to it.
Whatever, yes. I just want to get Alex. I'm going down there.
Too bad that Sony never use their HDD like the Xbox did. Yeah. I know, man. Long live Classic Hits Gaming. Long live Classic Gaming.
Yeah, I'm in.
Now we lean against the magical wall of healing, which I always find hilarious because you know how some people will say, this game is so realistic. Screw your Nintendo games. Screw your cartoony, arcadey, unrealistic games. I want to play realistic games. And then you get shot 5 times in the chest, heal against the wall, and you're perfectly fine. So realistic. It's hilarious though, really it is.
I'm going for the set. Hold the Hammond. Once this one's done, I've only got the little boy.
So I think the best thing to do would be to keep healing and not rush into this live stream. Chad Middleton, my good friend, welcome as always to Classic Hits Gaming, bruv, Governor, Gabber, or what the fuck. As you know, this is your home of the 3 greatest decades of gaming, Chad. The 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. I'm once again playing the PS2 classic, the Getaway. I'm still in the final mission, and hopefully this will be the live stream where I finally complete this game. How's your day going, Chad? How's your weekend going? What was the point of putting a hard drive in the PS2 if Sony is not going to use it? Yeah, the Xbox had a hard drive, and it was fantastic. You could literally burn CDs onto it, and not only that, not only could you like listen to the songs then without actually needing to put the CD-ROM, the music disc into the Xbox, but you could play games like Grand Theft Auto, right? And you could go to a custom soundtrack radio station in that GTA game and listen to your own music in GTA. And you could also in WWF, I think it was called WWE at that stage though, Raw on the Xbox, you could basically give, if you created a wrestler, or you could even edit a current wrestler on the roster, and you could basically set their theme song to whatever song you wanted, whatever song you had. So it would, yeah. What was the point in PS2 having a hard if it wasn't going to use it? Good point. And the first of many times that Mark Hammond will die in this live stream. Just like Nintendo making a broadband adapter for the GameCube, where a few games that used it. Yes, very, 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 very few Nintendo GameCube games took advantage of online features and online play. Absolutely, absolutely. You know what's great though? The Sega Dreamcast, the console that was way ahead of its time, actually had an Ethernet connection on the back of it when it launched in the late 90s, well before PS2 came along with their net adapter and the PS2 Slim. So yeah, Dreamcast was way ahead of its time. It had internet features, online multiplayer, way, way, way ahead of its time. Absolutely.
Keep your head down. This is a bloodbath.
Let's get in there under the crossfire.
That tart, Yasmin. She's definitely going to set me up because she's not shooting George's men. She's shooting the other gang members. I don't trust her. She's going to set me up. I know she is. She's going to die. Sometimes that happens. She gets too close to the enemies and they knock her out. Poor bitch. But you know what though, we're 25 minutes into the live stream and we're doing good because we've reached the cargo ship now at least. I feel a lot calmer. You know? I have a lot more time ahead of me. And so I'm energetic. I'm confident. Which is what matters. Now, how long that will last for remains to be seen, of course. But if you wanted a broadband adapter for the Dreamcast, no. The Dreamcast came with an Ethernet connection. All you needed to do was to get an Ethernet cable. You didn't need a broadband adapter. All you needed was I don't even think broadband was actually a thing back then, man. It was dial-up. But yeah, I'll show you. I don't like messing around with my console. It's not too much like what. I'll show you. Let me just give me a second there now and I'll show you. Look. Oh, sorry, no. Can you see? Look. It's a line connection, so that's basically a phone line. You just put that in there, your Ethernet cable, and hook it up to your dial-up. Away you go. Away you go, man. Yasmin, protect me. Thank you. Yeah, dial-up internet, basically. So, if you had, like, if you had internet, like, in the late 90s, and you had a Dreamcast, all you needed to do was to connect one end of the Ethernet cable into the Dreamcast, and there you go, like. So the Sega, like, was way ahead of its time. Not just in terms of having internet connection, years before, like, PS2 did. But, like, superior graphics as well. So I think the last time I played this mission, I got to the second part of that room where there's the giant crate that crushes you. I got knocked down by a forklift. That was extremely embarrassing.
Where's Charlie? I haven't seen him.
It's fine, I'm busy.
I shall keep healing.
Here in the States, the Dreamcast came with a 56K modem. The broadband adapter was sold through Sega for people who had broadband back then.
Oh, so you mean if they wanted basically? I'm not. I'm not as. I'm not tech savvy, to be quite honest with you. So what you're saying was that if you had broadband, which was obviously more superior than dial-up, that you could basically get a better connection as a result of your broadband internet. So if you wanted broadband, if you wanted a broadband connection on the Dreamcast, you'd have to buy the adapter. Is that what you're saying? But you could still use the standard dial-up internet as well, though. So you didn't actually have to. You didn't actually have to. Oh, thank you for explaining that. I love that because you obviously have more gaming knowledge than I do, my good friend. You grew up with the Atari, didn't you? I get mixed up now. I get mixed up because I got a few viewers that are my elders. I don't mean to call you old. I'm sorry. It's just so refreshing to have. It's so refreshing to have gamers that are older than me in the live chat for a change. I know Chad as well. He's we're all mature here. No, I'm not. Basically, I'm calling you all old. I'm calling you all old, and it's so refreshing to be young in the live chat for a change. But yeah, thank you for clearing that up. So yeah, basically, if you wanted a broadband connection with the Dreamcast, which would basically have better internet connection as a result, you could buy the adapter. But again, like, you can still it's still internet out of the box basically, which was far ahead of PS2, because when the PS2 came out, you actually had to buy the network adapter, and that didn't release until a while after the launch of the current PS2 model. At the time, of course. There wasn't really many games that took advantage of online in the early years of PS2. It was only until kind of late into the PS2's life cycle with the PS2 Slim that it actually had internet out of the box. Like, you had the internet connection. Whereas the Dreamcast, many years before the PS2 and PS2 Slim, had an internet connection out of the box. I grew up with computers as well. Ah, very good, very good. PC Master Race, is it? I'm only joking. Very good, my friend, very good. Bollocks indeed. I always heel facing the door because I want to see who's coming in. Lads, sorry, I shouted lads. I'm sorry if I burst anyone's eardrums there. But lads, did you hear about Game Freak being hacked? It's quite funny to see some people's reactions. Some people, as in people who support video game theft, because that's what piracy is. If you take something that doesn't belong to you, it's theft. Regardless of whether that product is making money for its owner or how old it's been on the market, if it doesn't belong to you, it's theft. Video game piracy, it's theft. So people who defend theft and who are crying like little babies because Nintendo is protecting their property by going after thieves, you know, those kind of people are reacting to the news that Game Freak got hacked with, oh yeah, they deserve it. Or fans of the edgy Pokemon clone Palworld, how dare they sue Palworld, you know? Oh god. So they're like, oh, they deserve it.
It's quite funny, really. See the reaction. GameCube and the Dreamcast were the only systems who had modems, but only had a few games. Yeah, exactly. There wasn't very many games on the Dreamcast or the GameCube that actually supported like true online game. But you know what, though? It was the beginning. I mean, years before Xbox Live, you know, Dreamcast had online multiplayer in the late 90s. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, it mightn't have been as mainstream as it is now. But they definitely were the ones that kind of got the whole thing off the, on his feet. Ignorant, I like that. Ignorant gave Dragon Ball Sparkle 0 a 7 out of 10. They love their 7 out of 10s, don't they? The same score for Crap Cord. It sold more than the new Call of Duty game. Damn. And you know how people are so caught up with sales and statistics, like, you know. I mean, damn. Whoops, I better hide my Dreamcast's games that I download and burn off. You thief. I'm not going to have a go. I'm just stating facts. So don't worry. I'm not going to have a personal go at you, you know. I just think people need to understand that video game piracy is theft. And if people want to engage with that, who am I to judge? You know, I ain't judging. I didn't hear about it, but everyone is getting hacked. Yeah, everyone's getting hacked these days. Everyone. But a few things got obviously got leaked as a result, including and it's all been proved. It's all been official now. It's been confirmed by multiple people that the hack was real. But the code name for the successor to the Nintendo Switch is apparently Nintendo Ounce, or else Oz. I've seen conflicting reports. Some are saying it's Nintendo Ounce, as in an ounce of butter, or else Nintendo Oz, like the Wizard of Oz. So it's a pretty strange one. But I just think it's funny hearing the people like, Nintendo deserved this, because they're so like angry. These angry little pirates. You know? These angry little thieves. These angry little Nintendo haters that are like simping over an edgy Pokemon clone being sued by Nintendo. I mean, cry harder, as they say. Cry fucking harder. Oh, I know you too. You know, my biggest weakness for missions like this is when I get to the end, I just go insane and I rush into it. Also, apparently there's meant to be a massively multiplayer online Pokemon game as well, which a lot of people will be happy with. No, every time someone comes from the other side and gets me, they just wait. They wait for this exact moment, and then they come out from the other side. Not all the time, but sometimes. Shit. Oh, I nearly got him. Chad is more interested in that crazy guy taking on Nintendo. Oh, we'll get to him in a second, don't worry. And crazy he is. I know that the Sega Saturn had a modem set up where you can go online, but it's rare. What the hell? Did not know about that. I actually have a Sega Saturn around here somewhere. I did not know that. That's crazy. Sega, you know, proving that in many ways, you know, that company was ahead of its time. Did not know about that. But let's talk about the crazy thief who steals Nintendo's property for a living.
financially gains from the theft of Nintendo's property, makes videos about it, and is surprised that Nintendo is taking him to court for theft. And is saying, well, I did that wrong. I'm going to take on Nintendo without a lawyer. Well, good luck with that, pal, you crazy motherfucker. Good luck with that one. And then you've got all these like theft supporters, theft sympathizers, Nintendo haters. Yeah, good on you, bro. Fight the good fight. Just go out and buy a video game, you cheap, lousy motherfucking Dorito fucking smelling motherfucking bastard. Oh, Yasmin is gonna die. Let me save her. Oh, too late. She's dead.
She's dead.
You get the boy. I'll get Charlie.
I'll find him, but be careful. Picking up all over the shop.
Come on, Yasmin, let's go. Let's go. Oh, Yasmin, come on.
Unlucky, eh?
Where is she? Oh, she's dying. Oh, she is hanging on, but yeah, there she is. She's dead. She did.
I'm surprised Nintendo even gave the guy 4 chances to walk away. Usually they just go straight.
Yeah, exactly. This guy got plenty of chances. They came to him and said, stop what you're doing. Stop stealing our property. Stop promoting the theft of our property. Please stop being a criminal. Please stop being a theft. And he still continued. And now he still thinks he isn't doing anything wrong, because there's this weird mentality where people view video game theft as a grey area. It's not really theft because we're preserving the history of... Just shut the hell up and stop justifying theft. I could justify any other crime if I wanted to. Anyone can justify a crime if they really wanted to. They can really, sprout their narrative for why this crime is justified. I robbed the bank because I'm poor. I killed this guy because he was a bad guy. It doesn't change the fact that it's a crime. If it wasn't a crime, why is this guy going to court? Like, if Nintendo wasn't right to sue Palworld, why is there a court taking this serious? Why was that lawsuit signed? That lawsuit has to get signed by a court official. Just because you don't like it, just because you don't like the fact that Nintendo are suing Palworld, just because you don't like the fact that Nintendo are taking down thieves, doesn't change the fact that it's a crime and it's theft. That's what I would say anyway.
Well, hello there, Devon. Devon, get the table. Sorry, that was a Devon Dudley and Bob Ray Dudley reference there from wrestling. I apologize. Welcome back to Classic Hits Gaming, my friend. As you know, this is your home of the 3 greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. This is part 11 of my Getaway live gameplay. I'm desperately trying to complete this game. This is a really tough final mission. Thank you for taking the time audio day to join in stealth only. What the hell is that? Oh yeah, never mind. I almost exited the game there by accident. Do not want to do that. Let's go back to continue. I'd rather use Windows 98 on NES. Huh? Weird. What do you mean you'd rather use Windows 98 on NES? I don't understand. NES doesn't have Windows. What? Explain yourself, boy.
I mean, here's an idea. Buy an is. It's a wild idea, but, you know.
I had a compact computer that had Windows 98 installed on it years ago. I don't even know what that is.
I honestly don't even know. I'm not the most, like, computer tech savvy kind of guy. I'm just a console gamer for life.
Let's get in there under the crossfire. Get the boy there enough. Boy enough.
What excites me is fun gameplay and story, not teraflops and CPU. But that's just me, folks.
Okay, then I'd rather use Milky. What? Mikey. I don't even know what that is. I can't even say it. Mikey LD95 on Genesis.
I don't understand what you're trying to say, with all due respect. Like, I don't know what any of those things there, and I'm sure as fuck they weren't on my NES or Sega Mega Drive, as we say here in Europe. By the way, yes, that exists. I don't even know what that is, man. Just why don't people just play the console as it is? Just go out and buy a NES and play the NES and enjoy the NES. Go out there and buy the Sega Mega Drive and enjoy it. They're widely available. There's plenty of retro video game shops around the place. If you're willing to pay over $1,000 for a phone because it has a better camera, ooh, or if you're willing to pay €800 for a scam called the PS5 Pro, so games will look and play better, towards the middle of a console's life cycle, even though that was always the case with consoles. Like, over the course of a console, a game would look better and play better without needing to pay for a so-called Pro. If you're willing to pay that amount of money, just go out and buy a retro console and play retro games the way they were designed to be played. That's all I'm going to say. Yasmin, let us go.
I'll see you on the other side of this.
We had Packard Bell computers here in the States back in the 90s, but I don't know any computer terms. I swear to God, I think it's, I actually love the fact that I'm actually, like, young compared to you. It's so refreshing, you know? I feel like a little kid. I feel like a Zoomer, because I don't know what that is. And I'm 36. I'm in holiday, I'm telling you the truth. Yeah, 35, 36. How old am I? I don't know. I may grow up in the 90s, but I'd see, the thing is, I'm not a PC guy, I'm a console guy, you see, that's why.
Hammond, you hurry up.
Yeah, I'm in. It's good to get there. Harry, come on, we ain't got time for this.
I'm not missing this opportunity.
Now, are they going to be to the left or to the right? Left. But yeah, console gamer for life there. I don't really know much about computers and PCs and all the different types of computers and PCs done through the years from a gaming perspective, and I don't really like, I didn't really play, like, I didn't really like emulate any games on PCs or steal games on PC. But yeah, console gamer, man, console gamer. You know, Classic Hits Gaming is all about like, you know, classic console games. I don't really know much about PC gaming, to be honest with you.
Have some of that.
Another thing that makes this mission hard is the enemies. They kind of come out of nowhere, behind you, around the corner, and it's very hard to like turn on the spot and aim at them. It really makes it difficult. I'm just going to check the live chat there because sometimes YouTube like freezes the live chat. So annoying. I would have thought that an issue with my other phone, but it just seems to be like a YouTube issue, which is very frustrating. But let me just put it back there now. Yep. Okay. We healed? We fully healed? Yeah. Oh shit. Wait, what? As I was saying, enemies showing up out of nowhere behind me around the corner, and it makes this mission even more stressful. There's a lot of things about this mission that are stressful, you know, the checkpoint system, just the overall like repetitiveness of it, having to do it over and over again as a result of it being difficult. What the fuck? Wait, what the hell? What? Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I was like, what's going on here? I was like, that looks different. That place looks different. Yeah, you fucking muppet. I don't want that shotgun. Shotgun is close range. I don't want a close range weapon.
There are still a lot of add-ons for the older system I never heard of. I wish I knew back then.
Yeah, it's amazing what you find out about a console, or in your case a computer, years later that you never knew actually existed. Where's my rifle? There we go. So I don't want the shotgun. I just think it's too you have to be really close range like for that, like for it to be effective. But it is effective though. But I don't think it works for this area of the game, really. Maybe towards the end it would work, right? Like, but I can't believe a forklift is actually an enemy in this game that I'm fucking dreading. Because it comes out of fucking nowhere, like. I know someone else is going to appear out of nowhere and try and kill me, and it's so stressful.
Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they do.
Did you just assume my gender? And of course,
Nothing left. Fuck.
enemies appearing in different directions.
To add to this, the guy you just killed had a wife and kids.
What a way to make this deep. Well, I have a wife and I have a kid as Mark Hammond. Okay, this guy here, look at him. Look at this guy. Wait, turn to the camera. Okay, he's shy. This is Mark Hammond. Yeah, his wife was killed by gangsters like them on the floor. Yeah, his son Alex was kidnapped. So right now, Mr. Hammond doesn't give two fucks. All he's interested in is getting revenge for his wife and getting back his son. You hear? So now we're at the kind of the final stages of this mission. And this is where it gets tricky.
We get it covered. She said good for you, Hammond. Hammond, come to Aaron. It's all over now, son.
This is where things get really tricky.
Here you are. We've been looking everywhere.
There's a lot of things you have to take into consideration in this mission, this part of the mission as well. From crates that are falling on your head to crush you to death to forklifts which have explosive devices attached to them, so if you shoot it, it's going to blow up and kill you. So there's quite a lot.
She gave up singing for a piece of shit like you.
What are you on about, Harry? Susie? Fucking muppet.
Now what confused me, I think the last time I streamed this part of the mission is, what you have to do is go out there, turn right, and then you go into the next part of the room. That confused me. I say the Game Boy is the most influenced technology. Well, yeah, the GameCube definitely. I mean, like, people were playing video games on a device that could be put into their pocket. You know, they were playing Tetris everywhere. I mean, it really did establish handheld gaming. I mean, there wasn't really anything out there that could match the Game Boy at the time in terms of like just this fun, engaging handheld gaming. The Game Boy. I mean, did a lot really. I mean, Tetris speaks for itself, really. Back in the 80s, there were add-on for the Atari 2600 that I never knew they made until the internet came around. It's amazing. It's amazing what pops up, like, because obviously, like, there's so much information out there on the internet, and you'd be surprised what you hear. Like, I didn't even know. One of my first video games that I ever played was Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Master System. The other was Mortal Kombat on Sega Master System. Now, I always thought that was the first Sonic game. And then shortly after, I got the Sega Mega Drive with Sonic the Hedgehog. And because those two games are vastly different, I actually thought that Sonic the Hedgehog and Sega Mega Drive was the next Sonic game. But years later, again, because of the internet, because of the information out there, I actually then found out that the Sega Master System version was just a port of the Sega Mega Drive version. And that blew my mind. It was crazy. Not just handheld gaming, but more like, actually, people wouldn't be playing Snake on those Nokia mobile phones if it hadn't been for the influence and success of Nintendo Game Boy. And it continued with the Nintendo DS, which obviously inspired Apple to release the Apple fucking store, like in the Apple games on the iPhone.
Fucking muppet.
I knew he was coming. Now this is the part that can get really annoying and tricky because there's enemies coming at you at both directions, and yeah, it gets very tricky very quickly. So let's just get on with it now and see what happens.
Try to get past me then.
Now this is the part where the forklift appears.
My first time I ever played Sonic was when I bought the Genesis and it came out with Sonic 2.
Sonic 2, my favourite Sonic game, man. Oh, there's the forklift. I killed him. That's going to be a great help. Okay, so I've killed the forklift guy. You know what, actually? I'm thinking melee attacks could be really handy for this part of the... Oh, fuck. Whoa! That was so fucking close. And see, like, I can't communicate how stressed I am right now, having to do all that over again. Get lucky with the forklift guy. Avoid everything. It's happened to do this. I know, yeah, Chad. Oof, just doesn't do it justice, to be honest with you. I mean, it's happened to do all this over again. I'm not good with that in games. It stresses me out. Like, I'm not good with that. I'm not good with that. You know, if it was a checkpoint before that room that I was just in, I'd be happy enough. But having to do all this again is, I think, I spoke about it earlier, that's what really makes this mission stressful. And now, like, we're over an hour into the live stream and I'm still here. Oh, you know,
You get the boy. I'll get Charlie.
I'll find him, but be careful.
why are you all back there, girl? What the fuck is Yasmin doing? Yasmin! And then Yasmin just acts differently sometimes. She just acts on her own. Oh, this is really stressful.
Is this the Dark Souls of GTA?
You know what? That's an interesting way of putting it. I never looked at it like that. It is absolutely the Dark Souls of GTA. It absolutely is. Without a shadow of a doubt.
Keep your head down. This is a bloodbath.
Oh,
Let's get in there under the crossfire. You boy, I got there.
like, I feel deflated. I want to just try to communicate how I feel. Like, whenever I get stressed in a game, I'm just going to do my best to communicate how I feel. I feel deflated. Like, getting that far into the mission, thinking, am I going to complete it? I've taken out the forklift guy. You know, I've avoided getting squashed by a crane. I'm using melee weapons. Is this going to go well? And then, just like that, you drop to the floor, you die, restart mission, you're back to the start of the cargo ship. It's a deflating feeling. It's like, oh my god. You genuinely feel a loss. You know, you do. You genuinely feel a sense of loss. And it's very hard to get back into it, knowing that you have to do the same thing over again, knowing that you have to get lucky, avoiding this enemy shot, that enemy shot, and everything in between, and it's just, yeah, it's stressful. So this is why, like, when I get stressed, like, this is why I'm stressed. That's why why is Johnny so stressed? Why is Johnny raging? Why did he rage quit the live stream? You know, why is he not responding to the comments? It's because that Steam pipe decided to kill me now and didn't kill me 5 minutes ago. And that, you know, that's why. And I think it's important to communicate why I'm stressed in the game.
You get the boy. I'll get Charlie.
I feel like there isn't really consistency in terms of the way this mission unfolds, you know? They could have definitely done with a checkpoint when you kind of got to that room. I think they were a bit unfair, to be honest with you, know, like, I really do think that. Also, I don't understand why this game has an autosave feature, because it doesn't feel like there's actually an autosave in the game. You know, because you have to complete the whole mission to save the game. I think that defeats the purpose of the point of a auto save. Most games that have auto save is like basically like you get to a certain part and it will save. But this is like, okay, complete the whole mission, we save the game. That's standard. That's a standard save system.
Let's get in.
In fact, most games that actually allow you to save as you progress through it. No, I know that GTA you can't save in the middle of a mission. I know that. The GTA missions aren't as annoying as this. Not by a long shot. But I think I do have a strategy though going forward. Like when I'm close to the enemies, like very close to them, instead of taking out my weapon and shooting them, I'll just run towards them and do a melee attack. And just hope that it works. Also, I'm going to wait for the forklift guy to show up as well. And just overall, just do my best to take my time really, because you know, it's not going to help, is it? Me getting stressed. You know, it's still early though. It's still early enough. It's not late. Like I remember a couple of streams back, I was rushing around. I was saying, "Oh, it's getting too late. It's getting too late." Battery seems to be okay. Also, everyone, check out RGT85's video on the problem with modern AAA games, because he's spot on in what he says in every way. He makes some very good points, valid points. The video isn't even edited. It's just raw, like, opinions. Like, there's no editing at all. He's just talking about how he's talking about the problems facing modern AAA games with no edits, and he's brutally honest about it as well. The last part will surprise you. Actually, it surprised me. I was like, huh? But like, his biggest problem with modern AAA games is very, very surprising.
Once this one's done, I've only got the new boy. Fucking.
Did he recover from the Nintendo clock being sold out?
He did. He did. He did. I still find that whole thing bizarre, because I actually had a dream the night before Nintendo Alarmer got announced. It was the previous night. But I had the dream that Nintendo actually revealed the successor to the Nintendo Switch. And it was called the Nintendo Connection, which I hope that it actually doesn't become a real thing, because it's a really weird name. In terms of design of the system, it was just like a Switch, but it was more rounder. Like, and what I mean is it was a hybrid console, which is obviously going to be the case. It was like roundy. It had some kind of camera feature, which is something I actually was saying for a while. Some kind of like augmented reality technology maybe becoming a thing. And then at the end of this video presentation, whatever it was in my dream, they announced the new Call of Duty game for it. And then I woke up. And I think it was that day, maybe the day later, Nintendo announced Nintendo Alarmer, which felt more like a fucking dream than my actual dream, which was hilarious. People forget Nintendo sold cardboard as VR. People forget that they're Nintendo. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's typical Nintendo, like, just that wackiness, that out there, like, announcement that you just wouldn't see coming. Like, did anyone have that on their bingo card? Today, Nintendo is going to announce an alarm clock. Like, I don't think anyone did. You know? It's what Nintendo do best. They surprise people. I'm not going to get it, because I can just wake up out of bed in the morning without Mario telling me to. I'm not even joking, like. This is definitely for kids, like, nowadays, like. I don't mean any disrespect, like, but it is for kids nowadays, like. But what I find funny is, like, imagine... Is he still alive? Imagine bringing someone back home and taking it to bed and getting down to it, you know, getting down to business, you know, you're right into it, like, you know, you're almost gonna, you know, and then all you hear is, Mamma mia. Holy shit, man. because it tracks your movement on your bed. I think it's time to get up. And you're like, I'm already your pal. And I ain't getting back down anytime soon. Oh, bollocks.
Come out and take it.
Have some of that.
Oh, a shot right in the face. Oh, this is so repetitive. It really, really, really is. I struggle. Lads, it doesn't look like Nintendo are in any hurry to announce the successor to the Nintendo Switch, and is it surprising because Nintendo already confirmed that they wouldn't reveal the successor to the Nintendo Switch before April of next year. Like, that's all that's factual. That's facts that Nintendo provided themselves. But you people, you just want to cling on to... You want to cling on to the leakers. You want to cling on to these so-called insiders. They know everything. Like, it's funny because they don't. Because they said there was going to be something Nintendo Switch 2 related in September. The whole month of September goes by. The only thing that happens is new Switch OLED models being revealed, which is clearly what they were actually referring to. They clearly got mixed up. They clearly got embarrassed. They were wrong. They had egg on their face. So they went quiet. They went quiet, and then they were like, oh, maybe early October. Well, it's fucking the 13th of October now, and there's still nothing. So, yeah. Don't always believe what we hear online. Okay, where the fuck are we going? I'm confused now. Okay, Johnny. You've got this. Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. She said good for you, Alan. You secured already.
Oh, shit, don't shoot me, don't shoot me. I don't have my rifle. I'm not going back for it. For that other guy's weapon, like, cause.
Here you are. We've been looking everywhere for you.
Kochi, black and tans. Come out and fight me like a man.
She gave up singing for a piece of shit like you.
What are you on about, Harry? Susie?
It's hard to aim at that guy up on the balcony. I was lucky, lads. So when I get to the next room, wait for the forklift. See, they deliberately made this mission as stressful as possible because you can't observe your surroundings because you're worried about that fucking crate that's gonna fall on you and crush you at any second. You know? So it's a very deliberate attempt to make this so stressful.
How you feeling now?
Like, I mean, it's so stressful. Hey, who the fuck is that? He's down there already. Couldn't wait. He just couldn't wait to kill me. Now, this is going to be tricky because I have to aim. Where'd he go? I can't aim down properly. He's right there, but I can't aim at him. Oh God, I'm dead.
Man, I'm impressed. Now that's something.
Yeah, I'm lost for words. Now I have to do it again.
You get the boy. I'll get Charlie.
I'll find it.
I'm not good with these kind of
Picking up all over.
missions. I'd love to see how modern gamers handle a game like the Getaway. That would be entertaining. I want to see someone who can kick ass in Elden Ring, right? Flex in Elden Ring. Or flex their combo skills in Mortal Kombat Online, right? And, you know, claim to be a pro gamer, I'm a pro gamer, I play my games on hard, and yeah, all that kind of shit, right? I want to see those fuckers play the Getaway. And I want to see how they get on.
I'll see you on the other side.
And I'll sit back with a large tub of popcorn
I don't know what's down here.
and some Coca-Cola, and I'll just watch the fun. Where are the checkpoints, bro? Bro, what is this aiming, bro? There's no auto aim, bro. What kind of garbage is this, bro? The game is broke, bro. I was just, oh my god, it was so funny. To be fair though, the gameplay mechanics are actually out of date. And I keep saying it, but this game absolutely needs and deserves a remake.
Yeah, I'm here. Unlucky,
But the last part of RGT 85's video about the problem with modern AAA games will kind of open your eyes a bit as to maybe why we don't get remakes of certain games.
unlucky,
Yeah, this is such a tough mission. I'm going to check the live chat again because sometimes YouTube, like Sub-Zero, freezes the live fucking chat. And I have to be always one step ahead of YouTube. YouTube are cunts. You know what? Really are.
unlucky, though.
Why does he just appear every single time? You think I'd know it by now? Okay. That's the thing. Like this, literally, the definition of madness is doing the same thing over and over again. So this is what drives me fucking mad.
Have a great day. Battery is low. No problem. Chad, thank you so much for dropping by the live stream as always. Very much appreciated. Chad, enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll catch you in the next one. I can hear a shotgun very close to me. Oh, and I spoke about this as well in the other live stream. Previous live stream. Why is it that the enemies have unlimited ammo, but I can't? How is that fair? It's not.
How you feeling?
Still hear shotguns. So I'm almost an hour and a half into the live stream. It's 4:30. Okay. I mean, it could be earlier. Preferably. Why is there someone shooting with a shotgun but I can't see a thing?
We have it covered.
Secret for you, Hammond. Try to join your wife. I'm singing for a piece of shit like you.
Good. Not the insult that you threw at my dead wife, but good as in I took you out and killed you. Hey. Oh, he's out again. This is fucking tricky, man. Wait, I think you can come out the other way. No, you can't. Oh, I'm just gonna... Oh, this is tough, man. He's right down there, like, but... No, fuck it.
You're not playing fair. Try me.
Okay. Carefully does it.
Come on, mate.
Actually, no, that shotgun is actually good. I'm going to stick to it. Okay. Now, what we need to do here is wait for the forklift to arrive. Now I carefully kill him. What the fuck? Okay, he's dead now. But now it's in the way.
can go this way. Okay.
Fuck you, Hammond. I want nothing from you.
Oh, we both fell at the same time. What the hell is that? Seriously, someone drilling this over there. Oh, this is so annoying.
Keep your head down. This is a bloodbath.
Let's get in there under the crossfire.
It's just doing the same thing over and over again, and you just have to, like, you have to fucking give your A game every single time you play the mission. And it's still not good enough, and you have to keep doing it and doing it and doing it. I know she's gonna die. I think oh.
I'm going after Charlie. I'm itching for it. I've got to be carded to it.
Whatever, yes. I just want to get Alex. I'm going down there.
Like, if there was a checkpoint system, like, it isn't the difficulty.
Hammond, you're here.
It's not so much the difficulty, right? It's just being in the wrong place at the wrong time, right? Getting killed and having to start that far back. So you have to do it all over again. That is the part that makes it annoying. So I'm just trying to communicate how I'm feeling to you lovely people. You know, just so that you understand.
Harry, come on!
I'm not missing this opportunity.
Let's get back in there. Heal again. Yeah, it's doing the same thing over again. There was a lot of games released around this time that had like a better kind of like save / checkpoint system. You know? God. And those games would mean that no matter how hard the difficulty was, and in this case I don't really find the difficulty that hard, it meant that if you died in those games, you didn't have to worry too much because you had saved your game, or as a checkpoint. Like take Metal Gear Solid for instance, that can be a tough game at times, but it has a pretty reasonable save system. And I'm talking now about like Metal Gear Solid and PS1 now, like, you know, but that had some pretty tough boss battles, just enemies in general. But the difference between that game and this game is it had just a better... Who the fuck? Oh, it's you again. It had a much better save system. That's what's really making this stressful and annoying. Those games didn't require you doing the same thing over and over again. It didn't bring you back to a much further place in the game, you know? god, like it's just the thoughts of having to do it over and over again, and you have to get lucky. Like you have to. Like, I could go. Like the fact of the matter is, I got far enough previously there. Now I got that far, but then something can happen where I might even get that far, and then I still have to start all over again, and it's just. It is stressful. What the fuck? Oh god, that was close. And also, as I mentioned, the enemies just seem to kind of approach you out of nowhere. You can't see them as such. Like this, it's not a perfect game. Like this game definitely needs to get a remake. Like I'm not even saying it has to be like no game has to be like perfect, you know, for it to be good and for it to be enjoyable. But it needs a remake. So much. So oh fuck. Wait a second. I'm confused now. Where? Oh, okay. I didn't actually realize I got hit that quick. Okay. Pleasantly surprised by that now, to be honest. Okay, let's go.
Right now.
Okay, Eric, it's all yours.
She said good for you, Alan.
Okay. So obviously, melee. Okay, melee. Okay, you know what? Melee is the way to go.
It's all over there, son.
Melee is the way to go here. Obviously, up there I have to start shooting them, but melee is definitely the way to go here. I have to keep moving. But the thing is, there's enemies above me. I'm going to try to kill them, actually.
She gave up singing.
Not these fuckers, no. Because this fucker's always there. Where is he?
What are you on about, Eric? Susie.
Haha, easy. So, it's the other balcony. If I can try to take out those fuckers. God, a sniper rifle. I could do with a sniper rifle. They're way too far away. Let's see if I can... No, it's not happening. Too far away. He needs to heal. He needs to heal. Oh. If I had a sniper rifle. That's the thing as well, like, if they just gave me a sniper rifle for this stage of the game, like... Oh. You know?
Come on, maggot.
Is there any way at all I can kill him from over here? No. Right then.
Come out and take it like that.
Try and get past me there.
Oh god. Come in here and heal. Hello. I'm gonna kill you eventually. He's going pretty fast, isn't he? Like, I mean, he's just literally going on in circles. Okay. Let's go. Be careful here now, because I'm going to blow myself up otherwise. Okay, this is actually tough. Oh, fuck. Go back a bit, go back a bit. Oh! Come back. You dead? I could just... Is there someone up there? I'm dead. Oh, look at that. Oh, no way. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. And this is the stage now where I'm just completely... I've had enough. That's just... I've reached the stage now where I'm like... pissed off. So how long has it taken? It's taken an hour and 36 minutes. Okay.
I'll find you, but be careful. Kicking off all over the shop.
I don't think I can fucking do this, like, seriously. Why couldn't they just do a checkpoint system where you just start in that room again? But having to go through all this again, like.
They shot me, Mark.
I know, I can see that.
Charlie's mine. I've got to get to him before anyone else.
Oh, yes.
Oh, of course she was. No, this is just... It's too much.
Keep your head down. This is a bloodbath.
Then it just deflates you then, like, and you just...
Let's get in there under the crossfire.
You can't fucking give it your all that amount of time, like. You know? It's too much, like. Yeah, so I've reached the stage of the live stream now where I'm like full on pissed off now, and then because of that I can't focus
I'll see you on
properly,
the other side of this.
and I'm not playing good, and then rushing into it. See the second part of that room is fucking difficult because you're trying to see who's shooting at you, but while you're doing that you're worrying about a crate squashing you to death, right? And then there's enemies above you that are shooting down at you. If I'd aim at them, but someone is in an awkward corner of the room shooting you, and it's like, come on, like, how are you supposed to contend with all of that, like? There's a lot of stuff happening. Do you know what I mean? At the same time in the same room. Oh, I can handle this, you know, because I can take my time and I can heal. See, it's the layout. It's the fucking layout of that room. It's hard to fucking...
Going for the set. Hold the Hammond. What's this one?
Am I actually healed? Oh fuck, actually, oh god. I completely fucking forgot. Oh Jesus Christ. Look at this, oh my god. Yeah, I've reached that stage now. Look, I think I might just call it a day. If I don't complete it in this live stream, I think I might just call it a day. And so be it. Johnny couldn't complete a Getaway. Okay, whatever. There's many games I can't complete. There's many games I haven't completed. So be it. You know, life goes on. Classic gets game and goes on. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I'm just like, I've had enough of this game now, I think. It's a great game. I think it needs a remake. You know, it's a great Sony IP. It deserves love and respect. But it's stressing me the fuck out. You know, so I'm seriously considering calling it a day. On the game, just just to be clear, fuck now, it's not gotten that bad. Calling it a day on the game.
I'm going after Charlie. I'm itching for him.
If I can't complete the mission. Because it's ridiculous, like. I mean, I hate these kind of games where you're that far back into the game, like. I think they messed up though by not putting another checkpoint in. I really do.
Yeah, I'll be.
It's hard to try to stay focused that long. You know? Now this is a form of torture. Notice as well how the enemies can move while they're shooting. Like, they have such an fucking unfair advantage over the character. They have an unlimited source of ammo. They can move while they're aiming. I mean, come on, like, how's that fair? It's totally unfair, like. I don't know how that sounds, you know? Johnny, don't hate the game, hate the player. But it ain't that I'm hating the game, I just think that the game has a severe, unfair advantage over the player. And it's unacceptable. I know you're coming, so just show up. Where are you gonna show up now? Where are you gonna? I know you're there. Like, you can cut the crap. Oh, look at this now. Dead end. Watch this now. Dead end. Right. So no one can come down that way. Right. There's nobody up here. Watch now. Watch this now. You just watch now. None of mind. Maybe it's after this, but still, that doesn't change the fact that, like, where does that guy come from? Every single time. Oh, this is annoying. They really went all out to make this mission very, very difficult. Like, they didn't hold back, you know? See? Where the fuck did you come from? They just threw him in there. I mean, it's this of hi, my son can't stay a long dinner time. No problem, as always. Thanks for dropping by the live stream. It's very much appreciated. I hope you're having a good day. And enjoy your dinner when you have it. I'm still stuck on this mission, as you can see. I've reached the point, you know, where I'm completely pissed off because of this mission, because of this game, and yeah, that's where we are. So we're back in here now again. Oh, lovely fucking jubbly. It gets so fucking annoying, like.
We get it covered.
Oh God, what's now? What are you doing? I can't cope with this game right now. I just can't cope with this game. Oh God, give me the strength
For this game.
We'll go at 5. Yeah, no, you don't have to explain yourself. You're fine. Yeah, I'm past the stage now of being calm and relaxed. You know, because of how far into the mission I got, right? And then you just have to do the whole thing again.
What's he doing here?
For the third time, the fourth time, the fifth time, the sixth time. And then on the seventh time, something happens that didn't happen the last time, like this. And then you have to do it again for an eighth time. And then the ninth time, the ninth time, you feel like this is it now, and finally going to complete it. And then out of nowhere, a forklift runs you over. I mean, how the hell does someone compete with that, like? Seriously. You're still boxed in, yeah? One way of putting it. So I'm telling you, all these Zoomer gamers out there that flex their Elden Ring skills, pick up a PS2 controller, play the Getaway, and have fun, buddy. And let's see some flexing then. You know, you talk about your aiming skills in Fortnite. Check out my Fortnite skills, bro. Look at my aiming. Or playing Call of Duty. Look at my aiming. Yeah? Well, good luck with your fucking aiming in this game.
Keep your head down. This is a bloodbath.
Let's get in there under the crossfire.
So I've reached a stage now where I'm quiet, and I'm only gonna like my attention span is gonna be dead, basically, just like Yasmin is dead. Yeah.
You get your boy. I'll get Charlie.
I'll find you, but be careful. Kicking off all over the shop.
It's poetic. It's poetic, basically. I mean, look at the amount of times she died there now in a row. In a row. Which never happened, you know, early on in the mission. It's just, it has a life of its own, really. You know, this whole process, you know, this last mission, it just has a life of its own. It eases you into it by saying, oh, look how far you got now, Johnny. You're doing good. You're going to do it. And then you die. Oh, don't worry about it. The second time you get it, you know. And then we're still here. And he hasn't get himself killed. Or he can't even make it to the first part of the fucking cargo ship. So yeah, that's why Johnny gets stressed playing this game. That's why Johnny rage quits sometimes playing this game. That's why he gets pissed off. That's why he gets quiet. That's why he doesn't respond too much to the chat. That's why he can't focus on the meaning of fucking life. And all he wants to do is complete this mission.
Charlie's mine.
Mad Mick would have it in the bin. Oh, he absolutely would.
I used to love that. I used to throw the likes of Final Fantasy 8 into the bin. And I pick it up, delighted. Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far, no. Like, I would just like move on from the game, like, but I wouldn't be throwing into the bin, like.
Ellen, Julia.
Yeah, I'm here. Unlucky, eh?
There's no words to describe how stressful it is. Like, when you get that far into the mission, you think you have it, and then just out of nowhere, like an enemy pops up, you're trying to turn around to kill him, but someone else kills you, or a crate falls down. GGP, it's fucking torture. Happy 1K Classic Hits Gaming. Thank you so much, my friend. You know, you're one of them, so thank you so much for your continued support of Classic Hits Gaming. Very much appreciated. Thanks so much. How's your day going? GGP, welcome as always to Classic Hits Gaming, your home of the three greatest decades of gaming, the 80s, the 90s, and the noughties. Back playing the Getaway, still stuck on this mission, is driving me fucking crazy. But how are you doing? Not for the price of games, no. I don't know.
I'm not missing this opportunity.
Fucking knuckle, exactly. Oh, he's not getting the fucking thing. The rifle. Yeah, I've entered the 1K club, but as you know, I don't stream for views or subs or likes. I don't make money off this, so I'm like, meh. I mean, obviously, I appreciate the support. Jesus Christ, don't get me wrong. Of course, I appreciate the support. I just don't consider myself like superior to anyone else, like, because I have 1K subs, you know. But what I will say though to my haters is, I'm still here, and you're still queer. Sorry. Meh. But I'm still here. Haters, 1K subs, and I'm still here. That much I will say. Anyways, enjoy. No problem. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy your dinner, and I'll catch you in the next live stream. That fucker almost killed me. And I can hear a shotgun coming from behind. Great. Oh, I'm telling you, this mission is just, it is something else. Like, the final part, well, I hope it's the, fuck, got my controller. I hope it's the final part. But it's just, you don't know, there's enemies shooting from above, so they have an advantage. An advantage point on you. And like, then you're trying to move up. Like, it's hard to explain, but they're up above, they're shooting at you. So you're like, okay, as the player, I need to get out of the way. You try to get out of the way by going into a corner, but guess what? In that corner, someone is shooting at you. So you try to take up that guy shooting at you, but as you're trying to take out that guy from shooting at you, another guy comes up out of nowhere. So then you got 3 people shooting at you, and all at the fucking same time, falling crates that are going to crush you, and an exploding forklift. I mean, seriously. A bit OTT there, Sony. You know? A bit OTT there, like. But yeah, what can you do? What can you do but keep torturing yourself and keep retrying the mission for as long as you fucking have? That's all I can do. Oh. Great. I'm dead. I'm dead. There's also no ammo count as well. You don't know how much ammo you have in a weapon. You just just come on. This game is so cruel. But it's a great game. You know, it deserves a remake. It deserves attention. It deserves to come back. You know, fuck Concord. Who wants Concord? You know, evidently, statistically and factually, no one. I'm fucking terrified. What the fuck? Every time he just comes out of nowhere. And I'd love to know where he comes from and how he gets there. I'm busting for a piss, so I was... What if I'm stuck in the fucking game? No, I was busting for a piss. Oh, Jesus. I don't know why I'm struggling so much on this mission. Like, I really don't, like, what is it? It's a combination of everything, really. I'm just gonna take my time. It's over here.
How you feeling now?
Well, I have a headache. This is really tough.
She gave up singing for a piece of shit like you.
What are you on about, Harry? Susie? Come on, maggot.
I reckon if I could just kill him over there. Ah, fuck him. Okay.
Fucking muppet.
See, he's the guy that's going to be above me in the next room, you see. So I was trying to take him out. I know for the hardest part. Do you know what? No one? Okay.
You're not back.
How did he even die? Or the forklift? The forklift guy knocked him down. But better him than me anyway, that's all I can fucking say. See, this is the part, like, this is just so fucking cruel, like, because we got him going around the place, act like a cunt. You good? He's not there. Oh, fucking hell. See? We've got that to contend with.
Have some of that.
We can just fucking kill him. Oh, come on, like, he's just right up there, like, kill him.
It's all over, Harry.
Okay, that's good, actually. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Alex! Alex!
Dad, I thought you were dead.
Oh, thank Christ you're okay.
Charlie's bomb. You could blow up half of London with that thing.
She's gonna set me up, I know she's gonna set me up. I don't trust you, bitch.
Be careful, Dad.
Don't worry, it's not activated. But I'd love to know who's got the detonator.
I swear to God, that better be a checkpoint.
What took you so long anyway?
That better be a fucking checkpoint.
He's making amends with his maker.
That lecherous prick eyebrows got some of the same.
You seen Charlie or Jake?
We don't have to worry about Psycho Jake anymore.
The bomb's over here. And all that carnage they forgot to detonate it.
We don't think they still won't. Where's the remote? There's a detonator loose on the secret junk. And where the hell's Charlie?
Who cares? You've got your kid. We're all still alive. Now let's get the hell out of here.
But that might be okay for you. But it's time London did without all the Jolsons.
He's right here if you want him, cuz I got the piece. You as well, crazy man. Well, it finally looks like we've got all our problems under one roof, doesn't it? Fat Man arranges a meeting. It's supposed to be a demilitarised zone. And as soon as we sit down, guns start going off all over the place. Now, we think the Fat Man might be showing a little bit of bad faith. Especially considering all the trouble we've been having with this vigilante over there. And then we find our man here trying to sneak off the boat. We come down here and find it's like a fucking slaughterhouse. Now, it's a good job I brought my boys along. Somebody better start telling me what the fuck's going on here. Otherwise, there's gonna be a lot more claret spilt aboard this ship.
I can explain it. I can explain everything.
Fucking explain! I should hope you care for your sake, son. You've got quite a few people here who would like some serious words with you.
Nick, let him speak, man. Let's find out what the hell's been going on here.
I should just kill you. God knows I would have. You have caused me a lot of grief, Hammond.
Nick! Come on, man. Let's hear him out. Let's hear what he's got to say. You're surely not going to listen to this fucking National Front lunatic.
What I tell you, I arranged this meeting to hand over the boy who's been causing you all this problem. He's caused you all an injury. He chopped your people, Collins. And here he is, delivered on a silver fucking platter. Just like I promised.
Shut it, Batman. You promised me the situation would be cool. No enemies. And the shit did I crawl with your boy then. You promised me the crazy man. Instead we have to come down here and fight with what we said. I think the best solution to the problem that's what we just do, you know. We said China, man.
I took on. Mr. Bobby Lee agrees. Kill it now.
Oh, fuck off. They better be, I'm telling you, if there isn't a
Are
checkpoint.
you all blind? Can't you see what's going on here?
Let the boy go, Nick. I'll take what's coming. It's not his fault. Let the boy and the girl go. All it's ever been about is the boy. Just hear me out.
I'm listening.
You killed Susie, Nick. Right in the street, in front of my gaff. You kidnapped Alex. You blackmailed me into doing jobs all over town. The only part I couldn't figure out was why he was having me taking turns in hitting you. Then you. And then you. I did it. I admit it. And I'll take what's coming. I was protecting my boy. And he deserves a chance, doesn't he?
Continue. This story is very interesting.
He
Very
played us all
interesting.
like a game of chess. Sending me against you, and then watching you take chunks out of each other. While he sat back and smoked his fat fucking cigar.
I'll bring out the fucking violins. You're breaking my bleeding heart. You can't seriously be listening to this mad tosser. He killed his wife. I took his kid in out of my respect for his Susie. He's got loot the fucking loot.
Why do you think he brought you all here? To give you Mark Hammond? Someone would have got to eventually. We all know that. Either you guys or the police. Who do you think has benefited the most from all this strife? Who would like all of you lot out the way so that things were just like the good old days? And who would be man enough to plant a bomb that would blow half the waterfront just
I'm actually
to make
bursting
sure
for a
he had
piss.
no rivals?
Oh, and so you stay fat, man. You prefer them old days without competition. You say you want to help we without problem. But all the while it's a joke thing you have played for me. Go out for block the whole town with that.
You are a fucking dinosaur, Charlie. This is the new millennium. We make more money on porno on the internet than you ever made in the knocking shops of Soho. London is multicultural. It always was. Only people like you never realised it. I mean, you're like a bad hangover from a different era. An era that's about to end.
I'm letting you go, Mark. You were and a boy. Look, I know what you did. I don't know why you did it. But it still don't make it right, does it? I lost some good lads because of you. Lads that I'm gonna miss. Spoken out of place, Mr. Collins. This man has killed many men, and he has been very bad for business.
I asked this as a favour, Mr. Lee. He done it for his kid and I'd have done the same for mine.
We are prepared to recognize this favor and will, at the appropriate time, ask the favor in return.
Now, you gonna give me a problem over this?
This boy, you kill me boy them and steal my money. So me not really too happy about him still alive. And I want the people them to think you can mess with Jamal and be taking liberties. However, for the sake of our little racial unity, I'm prepared to let him and his boy...
This game would fit right in with today's world, like, you know. It's multicultural. They should remake
You
it.
heard
Come on.
him, Hammond. Now get the fuck out of here and don't let me ever see your face in this town again. Do you hear?
Come on, Mark. I'm busting for a piss.
Now we can have some fun with his lordship here.
I'll miss you, big boy. But whatever you do, don't cry. I don't think you'll be getting much sympathy here.
What about the cop, Nick? He's been straight up.
Shut it, Mark. You're pushing your luck. I gave you a break because of Suze, but I'll never go out on a limb for the filth. I can't have the filth knowing my business.
Fucking finally. That's my bladder. My bladder is going to do that now in a few seconds. Once the credit rolls, I'm going for a piss, but I'll be straight back. Oh, finally. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay, so I finally completed that annoying mission. Wait, that wasn't there a second ago. Oh, it keeps changing. Yeah, that was proper annoying, and as a result, proper stressful. It actually shocked me. You could probably tell. It shocked me that I actually completed it. I thought there was more to it. I thought you had to go into a room somewhere else, but it turned out the whole time you had to kill Harry, which I'm glad I fucking did. But apparently the game continues, which I kind of knew about, but I don't know what the story is. Like, is it just one final extra mission or what? Like, no continue as DC Frank Carter. Like, if I find that there's like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 more missions, I'm gonna be like, nah, no thanks. No thanks, bro. But let's see what happens anyway. Because I just feel like, oh, that's just like kind of, that's a bonus. It's the fact that it brings you back to the main menu. Like, that's just a bonus. Look at this, you can free roam. You can free roam. You can free roam. So, look at this now, like. That's, do you know what, that's good though. Because you literally have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. I consider Mark Hammond's story over. But you know what? Seeing as I still have time and battery, I'll keep the live stream going just to see what it's like, see what the Mark Hammond missions are like. Might even do a bit of free roaming. But I'm going to just consider this to be the final live stream of the Getaway. I know there's more content with DC Carter, but I feel like I've spent. I feel like Mark Hammond's story is complete. Okay, Mark Hammond escaped. All he wanted was his son. He doesn't care about Charlie. He doesn't care whether he lives or dies. When this game began, the only thing Mark Hammond wanted was his son. He's done that. I'm happy enough with that. But look, let's just see anyway what happens with this bargain basement. I just get a feel for how difficult the game is from there. But it's a pretty long game then when you stop and you think of it. Like, these missions are not short, like.
Anyway, so I pulled her over and... Oh, this looks interesting. That's the brow. So what's the brow doing in one of their bargain basement brothels, eh? Let's move. We'll have him.
Hold on, Frank. Whenever the brow's about, his psycho boss isn't hard to find. Take a look at this.
What the hell? Oh, you little beauty. It's only crazy Jake Jolson.
Oh, so this is basically the story from the perspective of DC Carter. So it's basically bonus content. I want to talk actually about that in a moment. Let's keep the live stream going, okay? Let's keep the content going. Right? But in a moment, I want to talk about this extra content.
You can wait if you like, but I'm going in. Okay.
This is very interesting. This is going to make for an interesting conversation, let me tell you. Let me tell you. Okay. Okay, let's see. So, there's two parts to this. Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, the main game of the Getaway has been complete. The 13 chapters, or the 12 chapters, wait a second now. The 12 chapters have been complete. Mark Hammond found his son and escaped. The main game has been complete. This is extra content with 12 more missions telling the story of the Getaway from the perspective of the DC Carter, and it's absolutely free and it's on the disc. Whoa. If this game released today, this would have been an expansion pack. Never mind DLC, right? Never mind an add-on. This would have been an expansion pack. This would have cost, in today's world, anywhere between 35 to 40 euros / dollars. You would have had to pay for this content. You'd have to pay for this content today. You'd have to pay for this extra story content, telling the story from the perspective of DC Carter. This is very rare. This would not happen in today's world. You would not get something like this for free in today's world, let me tell you. I mean, look at Mortal Kombat 1. Look at Mortal Kombat 1. How much did they charge again for the expansion pack? Well, I think it was, what, 35, 40 euro slash dollars? You know, you got a few characters and a story that was so short, and you had to pay money for it. Getaway, 12 more chapters, 12 more missions, telling the story of the Getaway from the perspective of DC character, on top of free roaming as well. But I'll tell you one thing though, I'm not prepared. I'm not prepared to continue with the Getaway with DC character, because I feel like it's just a kind of, it's a bonus content. I don't feel it's important too much to the story. To me, Mark Hammond is the main character. He got his son back. That's all I care about. Classic Gaming has to move on. So, but nonetheless, anyway, there's still time and there's still battery. So let's keep going. I'm happy enough that I completed Mark Hammond's story. Really fucking happy. So let's just go. See what happens. Let's see
Last out, Joe.
let's see how easy it is. Let's see how long it is.
What's keeping you?
We'll go from here.
Okay, Joe. I'll back you up.
Okay. Jesus.
The only way is up from here.
The only way's off from here. Huh? I just want to see like how, you know, considering he's a cop, like,
Game over for you, cowboy.
you would hope that he would have a bulletproof vest. Therefore, you would hope that he would take damage, or that he would take damage a lot better than Mark Hammond. So look, I'll play a bit of this add-on content. Okay, fuck it. Nah. I won't be doing that. Look, it's like me completing. Do you know what I completed? Yeah, this is an example. Do you know the way I completed Super Mario 64? Right, and it's the Super Mario 64 final part, right? And I said, okay, this is the end of my Super Mario 64 gameplay once I defeated Bowser and saved Peach. Do you know how I completed Final Fantasy 7? And I got to the end of the game and the credits rolled. So that's the end of my Final Fantasy 7 live streams. Or let's say GTA Vice City. You know how we didn't actually like complete all the extra missions or find all the secret things in the game? Do you know how I didn't get 120 stars in Super Mario 64, or how I didn't do all the side missions in Final Fantasy 7? Well, this is pretty much the same thing. Like this is just bonus content essentially. This is all this is. It's bonus content. But I'm not interested, as good as it may be, I'm not interested in pursuing the bonus content. There is free roaming, which, you know what, actually, I will actually give a go, actually. See what that's actually about. That seems interesting. Yeah, I'll do a bit of free roaming. I'll do a bit of free roaming for the next, we say, 30 minutes or so. Not kind of rushing. Not kind of rushing it. Like, this is the final part, thankfully. It's great to be able to say that once and for all. So let's try free roaming. Oh wait, I can't. That's weird. It won't let me. You probably have to complete, well, you can watch the credits at least. Oh, look at that. I think we should watch the credits. This has been a really good game. But yeah, look, from my perspective anyway, I completed the game. I completed the main story. The DC character, these are real people. That's so cool. Apparently there's actually some kind of a series, a Getaway series that actually got released, but this is so cool. These are real people, like. But yeah, the DC character story is just an add-on story, telling the story of the Getaway from his perspective. You know, he's taking down the gangsters from a legal standpoint. Yeah. So this game definitely 100% deserves to be remake the game, Sony, come on. As for what's next on Classic Hits Gaming as well, just swiftly moving on. I haven't 100% decided, but stay tuned is all I will say there. Stay tuned. You never know what's going to appear on Classic Hits Gaming. But yeah, just to just once again to address the DC Carter missions and why I won't be playing them and streaming them. It's because I can't spend too much time on one game on this channel. It's just not practical. And it isn't the first time I've done something like this. As I mentioned, I've completed games in the past where I haven't done the side stuff. I'm trying to think of another example now as well, actually. Yakuza. I think there was something in Yakuza as well. There would have been some side stuff I didn't do in Yakuza. Like, there's plenty of games. There's plenty of games that I've actually featured on Classic Hits Gaming that I just completed the main story and that was it. So, yeah, I don't really need to complete the DC Carter missions. It's not that important. Mark Hammond, he got his son back. I completed that annoying fucking mission. I'm more than happy. I'm more than happy. This is the end of the Getaway. I'm more than happy to have gotten to the end of the game. Absolutely more than happy. Delighted to be able to shine the spotlight on this classic PS2 game. You know, do this game more justice than PlayStation fucking does. It was an annoying game. It was probably one of the most annoying, stressful games I've streamed on this channel so far. Hands down. Honestly. I've had a few tough missions or parts of games here and there on other games. But nothing is bad. I think every mission in this game has been stressful for me. Everyone, especially the final one though. But apart from that, it's been great. I think the gameplay mechanics are outdated. This game definitely deserves a remake. Why are Sony remaking PS4 games that work perfectly fine on the PS5? In fact, they're enhanced on the PS5. And even apart from that, they look great on the PS4 as it is. Like, why are Sony doing that? They're idiots. They need to be remaking PS2 games like The Getaway. For God's sake, reintroducing them to new audiences while at the same time, you know, like reminding the existing audience why they liked the game in the first place. Very impressed with The Getaway from a visual perspective. It is far superior than GTA 3, hands down. So a good game. I'm impressed with it, and I'm glad that I finally fucking completed it. And again, for what's next in Classic Hits Gaming, I would say stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'll drop an old tease, maybe even tonight actually, Irish time. I might drop a tease for what's next, and then I don't know, maybe the day after tomorrow, so it's Tuesday, I'll officially reveal what is next on Classic Hits Gaming. We'll keep it going. But yeah, it surprised me that I completed that mission. I wasn't sure like what was going to happen, like, you know, but I'm glad now. I'm very glad. Very relaxing credits. I'm just looking at a comment there. Looking at a comment there, and someone who replied to me. It's amazing how people just don't understand that video game piracy is theft. It's like they just don't want to accept it. That's the thing. Video game piracy is theft. If you take something that does not belong to you, it is theft. Like, it doesn't matter how you want to sugarcoat it, justify it, spin a narrative on it. It's theft. It's simple. I keep things.
Well, Cabot Kisser. Let's see. When it comes to the PS3 and 4 games, even the 360 and the Xbox One games, I can fling them on my local flea market for cheap. Well, absolutely, yeah. Some of the vendors at the flea market who said the older games ask wait.
Well, the thing is, like, these are retro games. You know what I mean? And there's a massive crying out for those games. Like, people aren't really like crying out for like Horizon Zero Dawn and PS4. Do you know what I mean? So you can get that game pretty dirt cheap. But classic games, on the other hand, there's a market. There's a market for retro games. They're respected. They're appreciated. They're honored. You know, they're retro games. So they're highly esteemed. So they do sell for a high price, which is understandable, to be honest with you. But I'm going to close off this live stream, right, by talking about video game piracy and like the idiotic justification for it. I keep things short and sweet, which is surprising, isn't it? But I do, though. When I make a point, I do keep things short and sweet. I keep things focused. It's simple. Video game piracy is theft. It's the taking of a property that does not belong to you. That's what piracy is. That's what theft is. So when you have people coming out and justifying it and putting spins onto it and, you know, spinning this narrative, it's quite hilarious. It's quite hilarious. It really is. You know? They'll say things like even when it comes to a new game, right? Let's say like Astrobot. Let's say someone pirated Astrobot and someone said, hey, you just stole that game. That's, you know, like, video game piracy is theft. You stole that game. That's a criminal offense. No, because Sony have a lot of money. They're not going to miss that. They have plenty of money. Why are you defending a multi-million-dollar company? Oh, the poor $1 million company. Yeah. Like, you'll hear stuff like that, which is just fucking crazy. I mean, does that mean that person is going to go into an Apple store and steal an iPhone because Apple is a fucking multi-million, even billion dollar company? Are you going to get away with that? No, you're not. It's the exact same thing. And then they'll say, when it comes to stealing retro games, but those companies, they don't make any money from those games. They're not losing out on any money. It doesn't belong to you. It's like a store that closes down but has all the products inside it. Doesn't make a difference. You're taking something that doesn't belong to you. It's theft. There was no justification for it. The vendors at the flea market who do sell the older games, they know that they can buy the games way cheaper on eBay than... Yeah, they do. Well, they do make they make a profit, you see. They have to make a profit, you see, at the end of the day. But yeah, I mean, retro video games are expensive. I mean, you don't have to tell me. I've paid high prices for some of the games that I'm streaming right now. Believe me, I've paid a high price for like PS1 games, SNES games, across the board. I mean, they are expensive, you know. But I mean, like, they're from three of the greatest decades of gaming: the 80s, the 90s, and the 90s. These are games that are complete. These are games that are in working condition. This game right here, right? When you complete the main game, when you complete the 12 missions of the main game, Mark Hammond saves his son, right? And the game is complete. You are given, right, 12 or 13 more missions, more chapters, playing as a brand new character, DC character, telling the story from his perspective. If that was today, you'd have to pay 30, 40 euro for that expansion pack, which is what it would be. It would be an expansion pack. It would actually be an expansion pack. So, yeah, I mean, I don't have any problem, really, you know, paying a high price for a classic game, because it's just, they're far superior in many ways to Concord. You know what I mean? Concord was a modern game. Concord was a game that Sony put so much money into and so much investment and believed in it. It wasn't a niche thing. Like, I mean, it wasn't like Sony was saying, "Oh, we don't know how this is going to go." They went all out. They went all in. Sorry, they went all in. They literally bought the company that made Concord. They went all in for this game. This is going to be so good. This is going to be so great. And was it? No. So there you go now. Anyway, I've gone into full rant mode now. So I'm going to end the live stream. And I'm going to say thank you, all of you lovely people, for your continued support of Classic Kits Gaming. It's very, very much appreciated. It really, really is. You know? And thank you all for taking the time out of your busy schedules to join these live streams, like my Getaway live streams. You know, it was fun. It was fun to be able to, you know, show this IP, the Getaway IP, the love and respect that it deserves, which Sony isn't doing. It's not perfect. I mean, the gameplay mechanics, they are outdated, and it could definitely do with a remake. But the story is quality. I mean, it's very visually impressive for a 2002 PS2 game. So yes, really enjoyed streaming this game with all of you lovely people. And again, as far as what is next up on Classic Hits Gaming, stay tuned. Stay tuned. I don't know fully what it is yet. I mean, I'm not spoiled for choice, that's for sure. I look through my classic games and I just see one great classic game after the next, and it's hard to kind of pinpoint on one of them. But stay tuned. You know, the classic games, the classic hits will keep rolling on. That's for sure. But I'm going to end the live stream now. Again, thanks for watching. Very much appreciated. Hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next live stream. Have a good day.